Yep. Good evening, and thank you guys for joining me yet again for, I believe it's episode 5 of Bioshock 2. This time we're diving right back in and going to find our definitely not creepy Franken daughter somewhere in the bottom of Fontaine Futuristics. Good stuff. And on that uplifting note, yeah, we're going to go ahead and jump right into the gameplay here. Uh-oh. Oh, I think I know what it's doing. It's being silly. Hold up. This is now it decides to show. There we go. Alright, that's silliness out of the way. Let's get back to it. Already put one dent in the train, and we picked up my favorite plasmid last time around, being the insect swarm.
Now, Eleanor's in a deep,
There we go.
dark
Make sure you guys can hear everything going on.
headquarters, and to keep you alive, we need to sneak in and find her.
See if any goodies sitting around for us here. A little bit of cash. As I adjust my chair here just a touch. It's been an interesting week. Aside from getting my ass royally handed to me by even the early bosses in Hollow Knight Silksong, which has still been a joy. House chores and prepping to travel for a wedding next weekend.
To Ryan Industries, at least until the riot
Oh.
subsides. While it is unfortunate that such measures had to be taken, I must admit, it is gratifying to see this building condemned. Fontaine is gone, Lamb is gone, or close enough. I am alone at last. Alone with my city.
Also thinks I've been playing a side-scrolling Metroidvania all week, so I'm definitely having to switch gears and get myself back in a first-person orientation. Keeps it entertaining. This is the fun with variety stream, is just I feel like I bounce around genres just a bit. The impression Eleanor might say something. Oh, maybe not. Ooh, that I will definitely take. I think we're going to swap out Thrifty Hacker for this one. Okay, that's not our usual security camera, folks. I know what we're looking at here.
October 9th, 1967. Hello. My name is Gilbert Alexander. And by the time you hear this, I will be clinically insane. I am recording these
Off to a great
diaries
start.
in advance as a last-ditch effort to assist anyone I might threaten in dealing with me. My next message awaits you beyond the security checkpoint. The bioscan will ensure that you're sane enough to need it.
No question, what happens if we fail that check there? We're just not sane
Gil
enough to do it?
Alexander. As I recall, he was involved in Big Daddy development from the beginning. Likely had something to do with you and Eleanor, son.
Alright, and outside we go. This is the Bioshock equivalent of touching grass here. Can we find any more of those slugs that we can just direct a bit of extra atom off of would be spectacular. I think I see one. Oh, I forgot we're rolling an atom after the last sections. We've got a lot of the things we already really want. There wasn't much else to really build into, so I guess it saves us atom for the late game plasmids, which I have the suspicion are going to cost a bit more. Is there nothing else that we're really finding over here? Just the one slug? We're not getting shortchanged out here? Okay, there's a bit in the storage crate. I am oh so graceful. I think our arrow was confused there for a second. Alright, now we're golden. Alright, nothing else we can seem to loot. Let's get back to it. Damn. We've been stocked on the heavy rivets. How about that? Not the message I wanted to, walk into. Okay.
My heirlooms! Leave them at least!
Increased damage bonus on top of that tonic we just got.
Priceless! A simple my home! Out to share heaven's on my
Not you. Just one more, or so I thought. Alright, we're falling back into the rhythm quickly enough.
Alex the Great.
Hey, how you doing,
Oh,
man?
Hell, that has to be Gil Alexander. Same
What kind of trouble
man
you been getting
who
into
left
this
that
week?
Message we're following. He sounds mad as a March hare now.
I mean to check in with you. Your movie recommendation from last night was it Birdcage? Robin Williams. I'm getting to where I've got a flight coming up to go visit one of my cousins for her wedding reception next weekend. So I'm like, alright, looking for something to watch on the plane. That is at the top of my list right now. One, Robin Williams, easy sell. Good. What time? Let's try that again. That last one was green, I swear. I'll be there. Ah, crap. I gotta find a bot shut down. We were hitting the hacks well enough before, but I missed those badly. I saw a bot shutdown panel around here. They were just playing Ring Around the Rosie with the their drones. Now that we're in the clear, we can go ahead and try to... That's better. Alright. Maybe the secret is not getting shot at while I do it. Oh. Remember, if we fail this bioscan, it means we're not sane enough to need the help here.
Identified. Clinical trial subject. Classification. Protector. Designation. Delta. Status. Deceased.
Well, not yet.
Updating status. Please stand by.
What's this? My secretary vouches for you? Delta, you're one of our old protectors, yes? You're a fine product, Delta. Yes, fine product.
That's flattering.
Say, don't look now, but I believe one of your old colleagues wants to welcome you back to the office.
As heartwarming as that sounds, I'm not excited. Oh. Well, that is a touch foreboding. There we go. Alright, that was anticlimactic. I expected a bit more out of that.
Delta. Status updated. Status active.
Open sesame. Yes, indeed.
Hello again. I have been exposed to a massive dose of substance Adam. By the time you hear this, I will have armed this facility's defenses en masse. You, my friend,
Hey.
must therefore penetrate them and kill me.
That's a house D&D
Please
going.
believe that if I could have done it myself... and on that cheery note, you may use the diary lying near this screen to bypass the vocal print locks ahead and enter the security office. The password is Agnes Day.
Alright, we're gonna try this. Actually, you know what? I haven't used that in a minute, might as well. Oh, look at this, gave us a little goodie bag here.
Agnes Day.
If it works, it works. Give him hell. Remember, when in doubt, cast Fireball. When in more doubt, use American magic.
Please see password to enter.
That's like Huskman. How you liking the power? That's the power gambit. 'Cause they raised the power level in Destiny from 450 to 5 or 550 now.
I heard that.
I assume you're diving right in. How's that going so far?
Like you are. Don't make me strip you for parts, Milado.
Am I gonna piss him off more? Don't care. There's a weapon upgrade station.
Please see
I'm gonna chance it.
password to enter.
I warned you. When you're down to pain, the man says heavy rain. But is all you need. Average show to Hercules. Stronger arm and sharper brain. That's why the future is foreseen.
Access denied.
That did not go quite according to plan.
Automatic deactivation for 60 seconds.
Oh, he's jamming the voice print lock with that awful crooning. See if you can find some way to sabotage his control of building security.
Delta, you're dawdling. The security office is well above your pay grade. If you're so keen to help, the restrooms need a good scrap. Yes, a clerk or two to help you along.
I get the impression he's not going to send anything or anyone helpful for me here. Yeah, that does not look helpful. I hear a little sister, which means there is likely a big daddy. And not just me. Milled around here somewhere. Granted, we are beefy compared to where we were before, so I think we'll be alright. Trust no one, not even the corpses here, kids. Ah, I could have actually. You know what? We can still get a little bit of posthumous research off of him. We're going health stations already. What kind of world are we in when you gotta be packing just to go to the bathroom? Alright, one, I want to check the Gatherer's Garden here because new area, which means we should have new upgrades. Which do we have? Alright, we're starting at level 3 on some of these. We do have it. Oh, this is gonna be good.
Breed better insects. Swarms hide and expired enemies.
Save the
Await
bees.
further prey.
Kill several splicers instead. Do we also have... Well, I'll be a little short on some of the other ones here. What other, Oh. That could be nifty. Eve Saver 2. I think so. I don't see... No, we do have Electrobolt. Oh! Good God, Electrobolt 3 is pricey. Alright, we're gonna come back for that one in a bit, but in the meantime... We're gonna grab our last couple, tonic slots. I think we might need that one given the way this night's been going so far. Storm Drill Specialist. Ah, that was more of a trade-off I remember there being. Hackers. Yeah, then we go for, easy hack. And I was really hoping they'd let me grab that last gene tonic slot of that. Oh no, we're 5 shy. Okay, we should be able to get it in this area then. Okay, maybe they're the floor above us? Perhaps?
Designed that device, Delta. You fumble at it like an amorous baboon!
Really, not batting 1,000 on the hacks tonight. Oh. Yeah, we're not gonna do that with the big daddies in tow there. Want that. see what we got here for
Prison,
audio.
it seems, was a blessing. Ryan is now dead by his own son's hand.
Heavy rivet.
But far more interesting is the program of compulsion bred into his child, coded WYK. It was some manner of verbal trigger phrase, which the boy would obey as an order, unerringly. In a way, this sad thing, this half
3%
had
increase the drill damage.
the self,
I'll take that.
highly intelligent, but devoid of so-called free will, with all its convenient blind spots. What if he had been instructed to uphold the common good? What if he were a volunteer?
Okay, given how that went for us the last game, I don't like how she's describing brainwashing as viable solution. I do not like it. As that is not kosher. Alright, Andy goes down. That was relatively smooth. Alright, kiddo, you come along for the ride. Plus we got a damage increase for our drill. That's a win-win. Yeah, it's probably not a terrible idea for us to see what ammo we can restock on. Pretty good on drill fuel. I think we're gonna be okay with 5 rocket spears. Frags, we got enough of remote darts, we're doing fine. Spear ammo, actually I think I saw some back there we can go pick up, so we're good. Let's grab a little bit of these just to make sure we're a little closer topped off.
Congratulations! You've won a battle of wits with a home appliance!
Actually, I'm kind of enjoying that he gives us shit for, like, hacking his machines. I'm okay with that. Ah, plus for... And can I telekinesis that, perhaps? That is a no. Just how do I get to it, then, is the question. There's not much else I can actually unless I can get at it from... Alright, so we've got our 2 corpses lined up for the kid.
The tyrant looks upon the world, saying, all of this is mine, and by force or guile, he makes it so. To the tyrant, the whole of creation is held in the relative. Sun and moon revolve for him alone. For the tyrant, even justice is with me. He alone is fit to weigh, to measure, and to cut.
Alright, attacked. We're good. We do not have Booze Hound back on at this time, so I think we're gonna forgo that for the time being. Heavy rivets back though, I'll take that. I think that's gonna have to be our way to go for... Alright, not where I thought we were going with this one. I think we probably could have just gone back where we were. Well, there is another body.
This calls everything into question. Even as I record this, I can scarcely believe. Psychiatry has been my continual study to chart consciousness in all its strata. But intelligence does not require introspection. The son of Ryan was more effective than all his self-aware rivals. He lived without questions. I could end myself and save the world.
The kid just make a marshmallow joke when we set someone on fire. This is a good one.
Don't you dare touch that signal relay, Delta. Its value is 10 times your own.
Well, that works.
I'm very disappointed in you, Delta. Destruction of a Fontaine asset is punishable by summary dismissal. Shall I simplify that for you? Fired! Fired! Fired!
The distinct feeling he's about to send some unpleasantness our way. Yep, that was correct. That'll work. 2, 1. Alright, we burned through a few first aid kits. We've also been passing up several of them, so I think we're gonna be okay here. There's a 1. I think I'm good without that for now. Right. Oh, another first aid kit. Let's take that. Just want to add some trap rivets. Oh, don't get caught in the architecture again.
Miss Ziegler, turns out there was nothing there. Who would have thought?
There's another body up here. I think we're gonna go for this one just because of the location we've got. Alright. We're good. That's on our side now. We are golden. So make sure they're not completely there. The recording we did not get earlier.
This is Eleanor Lamb speaking. It's been many years since my last diary. Mother found a way to rehabilitate me psychologically, but she can't remove this thing inside my body.
Oh, this is not for this woman,
I
I
look in
guess.
the mirror, and I see a freak. I remember very little. Just an artificial sense of peace.
Alright, so I guess this is one not for little sister then.
Dr. Alexander is trying to help me adjust. He's responsible for part of my
Never mind, we
condition,
can. We're good.
but he wants to make amends.
Where angels fall and roses grow tall. See the light in the sky.
Ah, let's go level up. But that's not it. I'd say the Alpha series is not that bad. And how are we doing, kid? How are things looking? Oh! Alright. Good job, kid. Smooth enough. Alright, we need one more for this kid before we take her back to the air vent. We keep it moving. There's some rivets, we can use those. Let's go ahead and pick up any of the trap rivets. I think we might have burned through most, if not all of them. I got one left there. Some heavy rivets, we definitely need that. Other body was down here. Alright. Let's go for our... I'm gonna say we set up a mini turret right here. Hear the damn radio signal there, but... Alright. Round 2, kid. You got this. I did not set trap rivets. We're going to try to work. Save those for later. Also, apparently these become traps now with level 3, so... You're just ambushes waiting for the next couple unfortunate souls coming after the kid. Okay, be having that. Oh, kid, things getting a little tense here. Alright, good job, kid. Get the hell out of here. Increased damage. Alright, armor piercing rounds, great. I have no first aid kits left, though. I need that thing not swinging at me. Is he? He did, in fact, go down. Alright. The mini turret. Gonna grab some of the goodies around the room here real quick, restock our supplies. But let's go ahead and take it back to the air vent. It's right there. That's what it's all about, guys. Saving the kid from a bunch of bloodthirsty mutants and the occasional murderous dive suit. And then telling them to go escape an air vent. That's parenting right there. A lot of loot to pick up after that last fight, though. Alright. So let's get some upgrades, keep that rolling. is we could either go straight for Electrobolt 3 or another Gene Tonic slot. I'm gonna say we go for Electrobolt 3. We'll have room with the Gene Tonic slot in a bit. Alright, press and hold it to charge and release continuous electrical storm. I like the sound of that.
Every bolt hits more than one foe. Charge up to blast them with a deadly storm.
Okay, we're gonna have to try that. Hit them with the bees and then electrocute them. I like where this is going. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and save, just making sure. Playing it safe. We have one more little sister, actually 2 more little sister saves. I'm running out of upgrades to get myself at this point. We're just gonna start arbitrarily upgrading the plasmids I don't use as often. Sweet.
Welcome to the circus of value.
Eve Hypo, there are some nearby we can pick up, so we don't really need to go that route. We're doing fine. Anti-personnel, I do want to get a few more of, though, just because, it actually has been a little nice when dealing with just loads of splicers when trying to defend the kid. Where I saw that going. Wait, can we get into that station with a weapon upgrade now? Now that we've kind of taken care of his radio control. That's gonna be the real one right there. That'll do. Can we do even more drill damage now? Damn. That had some knockback to it. Alright, bot shutdown panel. It's good to know we've got that. There was... We do that without his radio control. Ah, for the love of Christ. What is this? At least the Alpha series go down relatively quickly. So holy fucking jump scare, Batman. Boss first punk, we're doing good. Ah, there's the other one. Yeah, no more of that. That's right. If we can bat, you're my trap now.
Tyrant ventured here in search of conquest, Delta.
But what does that make you?
Ryan, and now you. But every aspiring Caesar must learn to fear the knives of his fellows. Ask yourself, what does Sinclair stand to gain in guiding you here?
Staying on my good side for one.
Please speak password to enter.
When you're down in the mouth and life's a pain.
I was really hoping he'd be gone by now.
Access denied. Please speak clearly. Automatic deactivation for 60 seconds.
Alright, apparently he can still do that. Means there's likely one more transmitter around here somewhere. I swear I hear a security camera. I wrote hack, there we go.
That little infraction just earned you another slap on the nose, boy!
Love those bees. So what the hell is with this thing? Like, can I stop that? There we go, enough of that. Hey brother, I get it. We're fired. I don't need to see it etched or burned into every wall.
ultimately requires the use of human test subjects. It's our dirty little secret.
Well, that's
And to be
delightful.
frank, Rapture doesn't really want to know, provided the end product is sound. Volunteers were scarce, even as the economy buckled. A man named Sinclair approached us with a seemingly limitless supply. He rented them to us, bound and sedated. No questions asked.
Alright, Sinclair might have been playing a little dirty on that one then. Granted, I don't think anyone's really on the side of the angels down here. Hell, there's...
Surprise, Delta!
It's mine now. Some whiskey. Alright, I think that should be the last one.
This isn't so bad at all. Hello? Is someone in the hole?
Quick and clean. There we go. Head back to that security station. Son of a bitch, he's still there.
A little boost is all you need.
assume they're giving us an arrow. This is the way to the last one. And I always assume she is kicking ass.
Anyone in the plasmid business ultimately requires the use of human test subjects.
Okay, it's not
our
good.
dirty little secret. And to be frank, Rapture doesn't really want to know, provided the end product is sound. Volunteers were scarce, even as the economy buckled. A man named Sinclair approached us with a seemingly limitless supply. He rented them to us, bound and sedated. No questions asked.
Oh. I kind of offed himself with that one. Oh. The question is, are those going to explode when I get close, or is that just free, free supplies?
One
Alright.
little jab in the arm, and even a hopeless underperformer can be Employee of the Month. Oh, you should know. Look around. Is any of this familiar? The Rapture consumer
We got a whole show.
to you, my boy. We ironed kink after kink out of our domestic plasmid line on you right here. Well, let's see if you're staying competitive. Step on up and take
Oh shit, this isn't a show for us.
spotlight.
This is the stage, and I got stage fright. Mic and all. And here's your show. That's your show right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, Fontaine Futuristics invites you to shed your
Some
skepticism,
Sander Cohen vibes
evolve
off of
your
that.
expectations, and dissolve your doubt as we unveil the revolutionary power of our home defense.
I got bees and a drill for a hand. This is about as peak as it gets.
A volunteer from the audience. Come now, don't be shy. How about
One of
you,
them
sir?
still living splicer.
No, he's positively rigid.
Yeah, I'm getting some Sander Cohen flashbacks this one.
Let's give it a hand, folks.
Houdini splicer, perhaps?
Only a single volunteer? Oh, come now, gentlemen. She'll be awfully nervous up here all alone. Come on down, all of you. A round of applause,
Easy money.
please, for Subject Delta and the power of plasmids.
Oh, well that's gonna be, entertaining. Well, the Alpha series has been going on pretty quickly so far. I think we'll be more than fine there.
It looks like you've upstaged a fellow demonstrator, and he's here to steal the show. What will Delta do now, folks?
Continue to kick ass and move along with my day. Only what I do. Too slow.
Still a winner, Delta. The tour was never the same without you, and to think you were so
I am a mature
spliced you couldn't
individual.
stand when we stuffed you into that getup. The Fontaine family retirement plan suits you to a T, my boy.
Some peace and quiet. We love this.
Insubordination! Severance package cancelled. Benefits rescinded.
I can hear myself think again. Alright, before we go there, we are going back. 'Cause damn it, I want that weapon upgrade. No ifs, ands, or buts. Drill fuel, we're doing surprisingly well. Rivets, I can get a few more of those back in there. Anti-personnel rounds. Yes, for the next time, we got 2 more little sisters to save this area, so let's go ahead and get stock for those for the splicers later on. Though it's interesting they've been throwing the Alpha series in the mix there. They're not as bad as some of the other big daddies we've seen, but they hit just a bit harder. And we've got a door we need a combination for in a bit. Oh, it just takes us right back here. This would have been the right way in anyways. Are they taking us back to the security station, though? We're gonna come peek to that side. Oh, nope, we don't want that. Where is my rivet gun? Alright, we keep moving. Let's try this again.
Agnes Day.
Thank you.
Hello again. I must assume by now that you're willing to help end my life.
Okay, I was thinking it'd let his dialogue continue to roll there.
In exchange, I have prepared a friendly security escort for you.
Ooh.
Now, there's
That's nice,
a switch in here which will allow you access to the real laboratories where what's left of me awaits you. Please, use it.
Alright, I hear voices and they do not sound happy to see me. Which is incredibly shocking because he wasn't happy to see me. Yes, the bees. Wait. Ah, balls. Increased ammo carry capacity, alright. Beautiful. Grab a few of those. Oh, God, he looks rough. Oh. Alright, look, not to pull my own horn there, but, I gotta say that was slick. Hit him with a fadeaway. Now we can go back this way. We started to dabble in this area a little earlier, but did not go very far.
I was to be Sophia Lamb's greatest achievement, a living composite of all Rapture's genius in the body of a single man, unfettered by self-interest. Now, I am nothing more to her than a failed experiment. My scores on tests of intelligence and moral reasoning are still noteworthy, but declining sharply. She has abandoned me, and I do not have long before
Well, that's rough.
psychosis takes me.
So we've only seen one little sister in the area so far, so I'm wondering if can we backtrack to this area? Because there was one more, before we go, there was one more tonic we couldn't quite grab earlier. That was like under the stairs here. Because I don't know that we can come back through that airlock again. Because unlike the first Bioshock game, you can't really backtrack the same way. That's what this keypad's probably for here. I haven't seen an indication of a code anywhere in here. Have you guys seen any, it looks like a hidden code anywhere in here? That's right, we got increased carrying capacity now. Just keep more ammo stacked at all times. If I just put a dent in... It's gotta be from the other side there. Help me, 505... Well, I'm still gonna do... 5254. Okay. We have a combination. Sweet. Careful, hacker, too. Something else we can swap this with, though. They're a handyman. Medical expert, you want to keep those there. We can probably start phasing out Keen Observer, because I think we've gotten most of our research stuff through. Yeah, I think we're going to swap that out for Hardy Machine just to... we're going to try that out.
Our hope was to bond a little sister to a single protector, so she had to be expendable in case of error. As we were fabricating a father bond, we couldn't really afford to have the girl's parents asking around. So, Fontaine's orphanages provided, and the procedure was an unprecedented success. If I had only known who the child was, Eleanor, I'm so sorry.
You are not the one, buddy. Alright. Back on objective. We wanted, we got our, Got our extra tonic there now, we can keep it rolling. Actually, it's been about an hour on the dot, so I'm gonna let us pause here for a quick break. I'm trying to be a bit better about giving us breaks and ideally get to where we can do things like run ad reel and not have it be as disruptive. So I'm gonna pause us here. We're gonna switch over to the break scene and I will catch you guys in a little bit. We're gonna give it about 10-15 minutes. I'll see you guys about 9:25. Right, see you then. And we're back. Right about 15 minutes on the dot, so we are going to cut the music, get right back into the game. And those of you who may just be joining, or join during the break here, we're back on round 5 of Bioshock 2, and we are trying to get rid of the pesky guy running this place who keeps interrupting us, trying to break further into his former offices. The demented remainder of Alexander Gill keeps interrupting us in drone form. Continue to caffeinate as I go. Can we find any more slugs with the atom? I hope so. I think so. Maybe not. Nothing? Not a single slug? Since he's gonna have us drop right down. Alright, down we go. Maybe it'll be down here.
As I recall from my time doing business with the owners, that oxyfill station out there is just a front for a kind of hidden passage leading down below. If Lamb's hiding Eleanor from you, that's where she'll be.
Alright, but I take it, given the arrow, it's not gonna let us go right down there just yet. Not a single slug with extra atom. I'm feeling a little ripped off here. Alright, I'm gonna keep you guys waiting all night. Through the airlock we go. I may piss you off by jiggling the mouse around, though. This is inviting. Hypnotic polyp. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I guess this is what they used to engineer some of the plasmids here, like the security camera one. Interesting.
I'm afraid the lights in here sting my eyes terribly now. Until you arrive to deal with me, they will remain off. Please, locate the breakers and flip them, and then return here to restore power.
Another cozy environment. There's a circus of values. Anything we expressly need? I'll grab a couple of rivets, but nothing we're like hard pressed for at the moment. I hear the sparkly sound effect. No-go for now, but that looks like a draft rivet. Yes. And some anti-personnel rounds. Alright. Let's find the other breaker. I'm sure that's perfectly innocent. Whatever the hell's in that tank. Alright, Gatherer's Garden.
Dr. Alexander has agreed to accept both measures of the new utopian project. He will become a kind of genetic chimera, host to all the minds of Rapture, accessing their talents and memories via the Adam we have gathered. And deriving in part from Project WYK, I have developed a new set of behavioral constraints. Dr. Alexander will live to promote the common good. His love and loyalty shall be spread evenly across the entire human race. For me, that is discipline at great personal cost. For him, at last, it will be instinct.
You know, via brainwashing. Hold on, we're gonna listen to this one real quick before we flip that switch. Got the impression to get some more
Sophia believes
dialogue.
the perfect human altruist is just a formula, waiting on us to solve for X. Intelligence and consciousness are not the same, she argued. Awareness of self naturally becomes obsession with it. So, if we could suppress my sense of self, but imbue me with the cognitive capacity to serve the common welfare, we could thereby generate the first utopian. And then, Sophia said, at long last, utopia would follow.
Only one side experiment down to a stepping stone short. Can't say I approve of the methodology they've been going for there. Alright.
Sophia and I knew that to create the first true utopian would come at a high cost, my friend. We needed someone to be host to all that Adam, Rapture's finest minds. A willing subject, that is to say, myself.
Oh.
Whatever you may have seen inside the tank, that was indeed me. I
It's
fear the
friggin'
fate
huge.
of Eleanor Lamb will be less physical, but no less grotesque. This tank for deep-sea life is the ideal way to dispose of me. But first, you must retrieve enough Adam-infused plant life to lure me out. The slugs feed on the stuff, and it's all I
really like
seem
this
to
plant
want
here.
now. I have left a sample here, so you know what to look for.
Oh, that is probably this thing indeed. Alright, so I guess we're going back outside to play.
Delta. You want to be top man? You want to sit in the big chair? Well, come and take it.
Oh, and there is new friends. Ah, I could have turned the camera on for those.
Well, listen, son, those override keys you've been hunting are genetically encoded. And to get to Eleanor, you're gonna need one from Alex the Great in there. First things first, we gotta pin him down, find those plants he mentioned, and lure him back out.
Alright, time to go gardening. They want us to go out this way. Okay, this area was losing its shit. Good to know. Hypnotic follow-ups will basically work like Enrage right off the bat. I hear a security camera. Good on that for now. Extra trap rivets, we love that. There is our first flower. Too bad it won't let us take a picture there for research, but we're gonna keep it rolling.
roaming around the laboratories in your condition?
I feel like we can. I think that would be perfectly fun. There was another Alpha series down here somewhere. Where did it go?
Poor things. What a life. Marching around playing daddy until some splicer manages to kill off their sister. And then if the coma doesn't take them, they turn maniac. Nothing left to do but scream. No offense intended, son. We better get you to Eleanor on the double.
Yeah, that's foreboding to say the least.
Your body begins to tear itself apart. The compulsion to find Eleanor will drive you to madness or coma. You have no claim on her. Your design was among Rapture's greatest sins. And yet, you persist. Why?
I feel like brainwashing and splicing up your kid might remove some position of the high horse there.
That's the end of the Alpha series.
Call me crazy.
The pair bond simply worked too well. That madwoman Tannenbaum bit the company hand, turning some of the bonded sisters human again. Others were lost.
I hear little sister.
Either way, the trauma proved too much for the bonded protectors, resulting in unreasoning rage or coma. We can harness their suicidal aggression as foot soldiers, but no more, I'm afraid. Today I saw one kneeling near a gatherer's garden and crying.
God, grim. Ah, that's one of those. Down you go, buddy. Alright, kiddo. You know the drill. And we remember to turn the camera on that time. What do we want? We're good on spear ammo. We could use some heavy rivets. Oh, wow. We are surprisingly stacked cash-wise. Yeah, we'll be restocking a bit. I'm surprised regular rivets aren't here, though. Trap spear. Regular spear, we're fine. Armor piercing, we're gonna be alright. Screw it, why not? Some regular rivets over there we can go ahead and pick up. And yep, looks like the hunch was right. Our first customer is over here. We got a security camera already up. Pretty sure we left the first aid kit or two down here. Here, see if we've got another body down here we can probe for Adam. And there's one of those first aid kits we left back. Perfect. Alright, let's get back to that one, set a couple of traps, and get this, Hey, no one invited you yet. And because they have a funny way of just materializing this side of things. Alright, we want to make sure the kids got as much top cover as possible here. Alright, do your thing, little one. Hey, hands off the kid. Those bees put in work. Are we doing good? Easy money. Good job, kid. Let's loot the remaining corpses here, see what we can get off of them. I need to start using the trap spear ammo more. I've been underutilizing that one. Man, they got first aid kits all over the place we just really haven't touched. Okay, right in the middle. Now we're gonna play this first off. Oh, that's bullshit. Gonna work on that. Thought I saw a bot shut down. Guess we're not seeing a bot shutdown panel around here somewhere. I am not remembering where. I got greedy with the, trying to get the blue hit there, even though it was not in a good place. Oh, bot shut down. Can I still go repair that other one that actually give us some backup going in for the next fight? Where'd you go? Yes, we can. Alright, we're good. Ah. Switch back to anti-personnel rounds. We're gonna try the trap spears this time. We're gonna see how well this plays. Okay, so I can screw those up if I touch them. Proximity mines. Let's actually throw a couple of those out to play. Drill's good. Rivets. Yeah, we could chuck a couple of trap rivets somewhere, I suppose. Gonna double up on some of these. And... oh, yeah, I'm good with that.
Adam, Daddy, here.
Alright, kid. Let's do it. Here, another Big Daddy. Get bitch slapped. Damn! Everything just blew up. You good, kid? We're still rolling. Alright, kiddo, good job.
Daddy's giving you stores and parties.
Alright, let's reclaim some of our materials here. Easy money. Okay, should have grabbed that one a little more smoothly, but oh well. I can hear one of them, I just cannot see where they are. Alright, let's drop the kid off first, then we're gonna keep moving. Also upgrades.
Hidey hole.
That's right, hidey hole. You're welcome. Thank you, kid. Got me lots of fun currency, and you did it quickly. Could appreciate that. Speaking of that currency, let's go spend it. Yeah, we're getting that last gene tonic slot. I think we can double this up and just stack the drill damage, and I honestly think we're gonna give it a shot here. Actually, the drill's been doing pretty good. You know, we're really missing Booze Hound. I don't care if it's not the best ever. It's fun. We're gonna roll with it. And I think from there, because we're doing pretty damn good. Tell you what, let's go for Security Command 3.
Master the security system. Command the attention of all security. Charge up to summon stronger bots.
So we can charge up to get even better, but I am good with that. Okay, that has potential. But now, like, we've got every slot open, so anything we add to it really has to be either an upgraded version, or it really has to blow me away here. Do I want to go for another plat... Tell you what, we're not in a rush. We got time. We're gonna hold off for now. I could have sworn we'd just seen, like, a few first aid kits, and we definitely want those back. That sounds delightful. Gotta be right outside the room, I guess. Right. Mini turret that we do not have room for. There was at least one more first aid kit back here, so we're gonna grab that as opposed to actually buying more. Just crammed in the corner here. Oh, and one more over. Two more over here. 3. Alright, now we can go back. I'm just going to go ahead and save real quick again. We've had enough random crashes during this playthrough. And that's two little sisters already rescued. I think it's a pretty significant point to save there. Let's go to regular 50 cal rounds. Hit the vending machine, and then we're going to go look for our next plant. Pretty sure we got more Evos, or Eve Hypo sitting around. Restock those rivet, that is still my favorite gun. Woodhack darts, or... I feel like we find enough of those, and they're easy enough to repurchase, so we can make that call later. There we got the good old rivet gun back. Onward! We need 2 more plants, I believe. I heard a turret somewhere. A rocket turret, I believe. I got no desire to play with that. Which is where... Wow. And that is our turret now. Wait, do we get that cash? No, we need the cash money. Are we leaving that behind? There's our little sister. I can definitely hear over there. That'll be our last one for this area. Rivets. A couple of trap rivets. And a few more anti-personnel rounds. Whoa! I am the superior Big Daddy. No. No. So you guys may remember earlier on in the playthrough, there's a guy called Mark Meltzer who was down here looking for his daughter who had been snatched from the surface, not from Rapture, and apparently turned into a little sister. That's our guy. No. Literally, in the span of this playthrough, we heard him, I think it was like 2 areas ago. It was during the course of our time here as Subject Delta down here in Rapture, they turned the dude into a Big Daddy. They did it that quickly. Granted, like, we kind of went through that same process in Bioshock 1. But still, like, that's nuts.
This is where they bound us together, Father. Playing God. You were the only good thing that Rapture ever gave me.
And that means he was probably turned right here. That is just... I mean...
She was not meant to have a father, Delta. She was to be an heir to my life's work. And this is where they changed her, bonding her to you. The child she was died.
Yeah, hold that thought.
In this room.
I mean, you were gonna kill the child she was in other ways, so I don't... And it's not like I did it. I was trapped at the table, lady. Oh, that's a scary camera. Yeah, we're not gonna chance an alarm at this point.
Mother has destroyed Dr. Alexander. She tried to splice him into some kind of living saint who would calculate the common good and adhere to it tirelessly. But now he's become something unspeakable. Mother's philosophy is just as corrupt as Ryan's. By her standards, it would be better to have the entire world equally miserable than to allow us to strive in our own behalf. I have to get out of here.
Now we gotta find some remote hack darts. Alright, kid. Round 1. Let's go. We got trap rivets for days. I'm gonna go with no. I am the best parental figure with trap rivets and hands that shoot bees. How are we looking, kid?
Are we gonna be together again, Dad?
That's right. Alright. Gonna pick up our trap rivets, which... check these corpses for some supplies. I could probably got one more body, then you're good to go. So we really didn't get much for cash off those guys. Well, we didn't really check this side of the room for much. There we go. There's that that good cash. And a trap rivet. I will take it. Keeps giving me random rocks instead of the ammo I'm trying to pick up. And here that sparkly noise indicating an objective below. So we're going to... Alright, we're good. Didn't we just hack a door too? Like, I can hear the objective up top. So you have to go back out that way to get to it then. Though, I did see a weapon upgrade station. That'll be nice to have in a minute. But until then, we are going to drop down here. Are you sure? Because I feel like I can in fact scare you. Especially if you feel motivated. Oh, no, that does not look good. Backing the hell away from those pipes.
All right, sport, time to feed the fish. Head on back to Alexander's tank and put those plants in.
That's decisive enough. There is. Alright. We're not on the can. Let the man down with some dignity, come on. Mini turret in the first aid kit, we're good with that. Ah, alright, that's how we get around to the busted door there. Heavy ribbon, proximity mines. That sounds like some heavy footsteps up above. Now there's one more. Just not.
Poor Gilbert. It was his will to die, Delta. To serve the majority by protecting them from his lunacy. Your entire journey here is based on your refusal to do the same. Will you grant his request, knowing that he served the family?
Rebirth, huh? Sure, you live forever, but minus your body. I like my body, kid. I don't feature the idea of my memories and personality being stored in the head of some saintly child. Like just one more dusty old book in the library.
There we go. That's what we were looking for. Took a couple of shots, we got it.
I visited Eve's garden today. It ended poorly. My seed, sold to the enemy. The motive of the whore as yet eludes me.
That was us last game.
Tactless approaches. And come what may, I will not be made a slave. I wonder, in recording, do I confess? Just now, Sinclair saw me in the corridor, perhaps reading my face. The bastard looked me right in the eye and suggested I make an appointment with Dr. Lamb.
I'm sure that suggestion went over well. Alright, big homie, I got no beef with you. So before I go, where's this other body for the kid?
Over there.
We're back this way. Really?
Here's the angel.
We're actually searching an Alpha series. I was wondering if they'd pull that one eventually. I feel like we have enough Randy personnel to really make that worth the investment right now. I'm gonna grab a couple of trap rivets and we'll move on from there. I do have a... Can I repair this one? Yes, I can. Alright. Gives us... Yeah, I want that big daddy to clear the hell out, though, because any traps I set, if he walks into them, is gonna just burn more ammunition resources that I don't feel like using up. Alright, let's hit some proximity mines. Hey, before we do any of that, let's upgrade a weapon.
We put our eldest sister through a new regimen of physical and mental conditioning and suited her up with modified protector equipment of my design. The younger ones have dubbed her a big sister.
Makes
Sadly,
sense.
This is a stopgap. Between rogue splicers and the aging of the girls, we'll run out of viable little sisters soon. After that, the surface may be our only source.
Yeah, that's where it starts. Alright, so we have machine gun recoil reduction. Launcher clip size, which would allow a launcher cluster upgrade later on. I don't feel like I don't use the shotgun for much. I have been using the machine gun a bit more. Alright guys, thoughts? We can either machine gun recoil reduction or launcher clip size. Magazine size for being proper. And keeping in mind that this would allow for ricochet rounds with the machine gun long term, or the cluster bombs, which I'm kind of tempted to go for. I think I'm going to go for launcher clip size just for the sake of those cluster bombs in the future. But we can manage recoil on it for playing on mouse and keyboard. And the ricochet rounds, while entertaining. That's right, kiddo. New toys. Thinking long term here. Damn it, man. I need you the hell out of this room. Set our trap rivets out here. Go to I see it, kiddo. We gotta make sure the room's good to go for you first. Alright. I think we're just gonna have to move because I don't want that other Big Daddy coming back sooner than intended. Oh shit, he's gonna walk right into some traps. Unless, maybe? Maybe? Kid, how we looking? Good job, kid, and we didn't piss off the other Big Daddy. I am honestly surprised. I thought that was gonna go south fast. That worked out surprisingly well. Rivets, we're doing surprisingly good on trap rivets. We get a few more of those in the mix. That. There's our air vent. Wait, do we have another corpse for this pistol? Oh, alright, it's just not glowing like normal. Alright, kiddo, good work. That's 3 for 3. Welcome, thank you.
The girls are whispering, Father. They've left you a present at the Gatherer's Garden.
Ah, that's our better prep for Big Sister.
Take it.
question is, where is the big sister? Oh shit, she can throw our heat-seeking RPG right back at us. That's a thing. I just shot trap rabbits at. That was not my brightest move. I thought we had those off, but we pulled it off regardless. Was it a touch unconventional? Absolutely. Oh, wow. We have some Atom to play with. Just gonna go ahead and upgrade the tier 3 of Incinerate up from tier 1.
Charge up for an explosive blast.
Ooh. Yeah, that's just tier 2. What's tier 3 gonna do for us?
Explosive fire with a flick of your wrist. Charge up to blast foes with a fountain of flame.
Oh. Okay. Which raises the question, what else do we really want to pull out here? Like, we're maxed out on tonics at this point. I think we've been pretty smart about our spending. I'm gonna say maybe open up another plasmid slot. We have nothing for it right now. I don't know, maybe we start using telekinesis for fun? Maybe. Oh. Actually, that makes decoy sound kind of badass. We can get the decoy 2 with what we have left over, or we can go for telekinesis 2. We go scout. Winter blast we really haven't touched on so far. Alright. I think we haven't really leaned into ice at all here. I think what we're probably going to roll through is telekinesis to just upgrade what we've got on hand for now.
Think bigger. Throw objects at higher speed or more damage.
Ow. Alright. Domestic violence all the way? Jesus. We still have 80 to go! You know what? We're gonna hang on to that so the moment we walk into the next area we can get the next, what do you call upgrade for Health and Eve. Because we know it's going to be coming up. That is all but a guarantee. Rivets, we're doing fine. Remote hack dart. Yeah, let's get at least one more of those on his rot, just reliant on auto hack. And we're going to just quickly save, play it safe here.
Deep sea life catchment system online.
Notice to all employees.
There it goes.
Subject Delta is hereby dismissed. Escort them from the premises.
Sorry about nothing personal there. Where'd the big one go? There we go.
How dare you try to
Love that drill.
buy me out with this bribe, this penance, this sublime. God damn you, Delta!
Take the bait. Come on.
Perfect, son. You reeled him in. Now, use that console there to take a gene sample. It should print up a genetic key automatically.
See what he actually looks like there. That is terrifying.
You got the key to Lamb's hideout, sport. Eleanor's down there.
I need
Now
some
just
drill
head
fuel,
out
though.
to the oxyfill station and use it.
It is done. The sample disposal button on the panel in front of you will administer a massive jolt of electricity to the tank. More than enough to kill me. Whatever I may say to dissuade you, do not listen. The man whose voice you hear now is long gone. As my mind fades, I find my thoughts turn to the suffering that Eleanor will be made to endure, and I am overcome with pity. But I can only offer my feeble prayers. Perhaps after my death, you can do more. Now, please, I ask you to grant me peace. Goodbye, my friend, and thank you.
You don't have to kill me, Delta. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'd rather side with a more rational one than leave him to suffer like that. That's a bit brutal. One consolation being at least he's no longer, you know, trapped as a raving lunatic. It's probably time for us to hit that fill station on the outside of that secret entrance. We've already gotten the bulk of the supplies we can pull out of this place. Our hacks are kind of back in rhythm. Definitely still hear some enemies outside.
Looking for you.
Ooh, yeah, drill fuel. We want that. Much better. Because that drill has been put in work. I would cut to a break. It's been about an hour, but I get the impression we're nearing the end of this particular chapter here. Alright. Back outside we go.
This is the Oxyfill station, Chief. But don't be fooled by the facade. This is the way in. Use that key now.
I'll be damned. Alright. It's getting to be that time.
Eleanor's condition may be a blessing in disguise. Early splicing tests indicate 0 genetic damage due to her condition as a little sister. It appears that she is our new vessel. This will be no mere personality schism, though. Rapture's genius will be held within her DNA, able to shift into desired patterns at will. A utopian cannot be confined to a single throw of the genetic dice. When needed, she is a composer, a dancer, an engineer. She truly will be the people's daughter.
With no choice of her own there. I'm just gonna very quick to overlook that little issue. Alright, and down we go. Persephone.
Persephone, we're finally here. Find Eleanor, son, and fast. Her mama's got all Rapture dying to keep you two apart.
Alright guys, take a quick break, come back and keep going? Or do we call it a night from here? Do we want to call this a stopping point? Let's poke our heads in and see here. If anyone's still there in chat, sound off. We want to keep it rolling until we at least try to find Eleanor, whole new section, or we'll call it and wait until the next narrative stream. Because I feel like we're on a roll and I kind of want to push forward a little bit further. Alright, yeah, we'll have a little bit of fun with it, why not? We're on a roll. Oh, we're locked, we're loaded.
Father, come quickly. I'm trapped in a cage. Something's wrong.
Alright, well we can't ignore that, come on.
I wonder, Delta, do you know why you are here?
Ooh.
Have you any idea what my daughter has given you? As I watch you now, I envy your ignorance. You still believe.
We're not missing that. Cluster bombs. Oh yes. Can't turn down cluster bombs, come on. Stocked on mini turrets, first aid kits. We're gonna hold off on that hack for now. Some rocket spear ammo. Nice.
That's her, son, Eleanor Lamb. No matter what you might be feeling right now, this is business. Get that cage open. She's coming with us.
All right. That's the kid. That's our kid.
How will she remember us after this moment? I have placed my pieces on the board, as expected, as have you. Is this what she hoped for? Mother and father, locking eyes. Yet still we are blind. Goodbye, Subject Delta, and take heart, for you, at least, have escaped your legacy.
That sounds foreboding. I should have known that was coming. That one's still pretty full. Almost down. Alright, that's one down. We're doing good. Alright, first aid kits around here. We're grabbing those. Where'd you go? We're down to trap rivets. That's not good. Where'd you go? The rocket spear right to the face. That's pretty damn good. Not good enough, apparently. Aw, come on. Literally threw my rocket spear back at me. So close. Boom, nailed it. Alright.
Hurry now! Quarantine chamber's waiting on you.
Never
Get in
had the
there.
doubt. We're restocking in case they throw another fight at us, though. Oh, I could have just hacked the machine there. Yes, we're saving that. Not a single death there. I will take it.
What are you waiting for, kid? Your signal clear. I can see or hear a thing.
That's not good.
Look at her, Delta.
This bitch.
10 years, and still she dreams of you.
50 seconds remaining.
Do you know why Eleanor brought you here? She wanted a father. So she found a way to restore you in body and mind.
Anyone else bothered by the fact that you smoked in the quarantine chamber? That can't be. Alright.
And she has been watching you ever since, exalting your every act as gospel. The girl lying on that bed is no longer my child, nor my life's work. She is a monster, shaped by you alone.
I don't think I was the one who was gene splicing the kid into a quote-unquote utopian, but, you know,
But
call me
that one
crazy.
detail of your mutual bond she failed to account for. Your body was designed to lapse into a coma when her heart ceases to beat.
Oh, don't you fucking dare.
Eleanor, forgive me.
Jesus, that is the biggest Karen crash out I've ever seen. You would rather kill your own kid.
His body is shutting down now, naturally. But if he dies of trauma, he will return elsewhere. Full restraints at all times. No one enters this room until he expires.
Father, it's me, Eleanor. I'm so sorry. Mother stopped my heart long enough to sever our bond. Staying near me won't stop you from dying now. Or worse. But I can still help you escape. This little sister's brought you something that will allow you to take control of her.
Oh.
this feels a bit strange, Father, but now you can see through her eyes and tell her where to go. This is how I brought you back without Mother catching on. Now, first, let's get you out of here.
Okay, guys, before we carry on, now I'd say this, arguably very... Apparently I can't save the game right now. Arguably a very good stopping point for the night. It is... At least want to give us a break or call it for the night from here. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it. We're going to pick up from here. Let's say next Sunday to keep the narrative series going, or what we may do is, and this has been a point of discussion with a few friends, along with some of you guys as well off to the side, is switching the narrative and variety nights between Wednesday and Sunday. So it would make Wednesday the narrative nights, Sunday's the variety night. What I think we're going to wind up doing is we're going to keep this Wednesday variety, next Sunday narrative, and then from there we start swapping them out. So is it coming Wednesday will be regular schedule? Actually, crap. As I say that, I realize I'm actually not here next weekend because I will be traveling back from my cousin's wedding. So there will be no Sunday streams. So I think what we may have to do is keep this one rolling into next Wednesday night, or this upcoming Wednesday rather. It will just go right into our next narrative stream. There will be no stream next Sunday, but from there that gives us a clean break, 'cause I believe the next round for Bioshock, or Bioshock 2 rather, will be enough for us to wrap up the game. And from there, we're going to switch the new schedule where we have narratives on Wednesday and variety on Sunday. The reason for that is talking with some friends who would like to join in game. It's easier for a lot of like my clan and group there to join in for variety nights on Sundays, just because we all work weekdays and weeknights, and some of them on graveyard shifts. So whereas the narrative streams are a lot more to just me, clearly, and Wednesdays are a little tougher on the rest of the group. So we're gonna wrap this one up Wednesday. I know it's a significant aberration from the schedule, but it's gonna be kind of our transition point into the new one. Part of me wants to keep going tonight and just wrap the game, but I'm not sure how. Well, I'm pretty sure this next roundabout will be enough to wrap it up. I get the impression to be at least another 1 to 2 hours, which I think is enough for a Wednesday night stream, but also gonna be cutting it a little late for a Sunday night here, especially when I gotta be in the office tomorrow. But on that uplifting note, I'm gonna switch us back to chat over here. Thank you guys so much for joining me again. Tonight's been an absolute blast. Cannot wait to see you guys again for Bioshock 2. Be this upcoming Wednesday, sorry. The new schedule's throwing me off and I haven't even started yet. I'll go ahead and make the changes in the different platform schedules, so Twitch namely. I know right now my schedule says the current round of we call Variety Wednesday, Narrative Sunday, so we're going to be swapping those in the future. So we'll be wrapping up Bioshock this upcoming Wednesday. If you can't make that stream, the good news is we still have the VOD saved for Twitch, so you can watch it anytime it works for you. If you want to wrap up the story here. And from there, we're going to try on Wednesday, so not this, but the following Wednesday, we'll be jumping right into Bioshock Infinite. Once Bioshock 2 is done, so we're going our full run through the series. And from there, it's a little more up in the air we're doing for narrative nights. I did want to get at least all 3 Bioshock games out, and there is talk of a Bioshock 4, but that's going to be a minute. I'm anxiously awaiting that one to be released because I really do enjoy this series. Let's see, after that, and then for Variety Night, that's, like I said, this upcoming Sunday, I will not be online, period, just, I will be out of town. I think I get back on Sunday night, but it's going to be a little too late to stream at that point. So we're going to pick it up with the following Sunday, and depending on what's going on that week. The options we got on the table right now are Schedule 1, Destiny 2, which we just had a recent update for, Destiny Rising, and Monster Hunter Wilds. I think we've had a couple recent updates for that we've only seen a little bit on the channel so far. Among other variety games, well, like I said, getting more of the group in makes it easier for commentary, and also you guys get to hear a lot of our hijinks and back and forths. We'll also be by Wednesday promoting the Discord server. If you guys want to join in, be more involved in community discussions and whatnot outside the live streams themselves. Give some feedback on what games you would like to see streamed. Any recommendations, suggestions, I'm all ears. But on that note, you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. I will catch you later, and until Wednesday. Signing off.